Hello, right, another Maker Advent, and today we're going for the OBS multicam setup once again because it works first time, for once. Anyway, you can see right now I have the banana for scale next to a breadboard with some Neopixels, all lit up, looking pretty. But what is controlling these Neopixels? Well, it's an Adafruit QT Pi, a $6, £5 in the UK, dev board. It's amazing. Tiny little thing. I'm going to just go through a picture of this board to show you what it looks like, because you can't really see it that small and my camera's not fantastic at the minute. That's what it looks like close up. USB-C interface, so plug it in via USB-C, and as it is here. We've got breakouts for I2C, we've got a stemmer QT connection, remember rightly. Loads of analog inputs, digital outputs, all the good stuff really. Really nice. I really do like it. Really easy to use as well. It runs CircuitPython. If you've never heard of CircuitPython, it's a version of Python for microcontrollers similar to MicroPython, but it's Adafruit's version of it. And if you can program in Python, you can program CircuitPython. And what I've got running at the minute is just a really simple Neopixel test that Adafruit provides for all of its boards. I write the code directly to the board. I don't have to flash it in a way such as an Arduino where it's written to the board. I just save a file called code.py to this little board, the QT Pi. It resets, it reloads, and it runs that code. And that code will do whatever it's instructed to do. So right now, it's the Neopixel sketch, which is going through different colour combinations of this light ring, show what colours it can represent. And I'm going to just very quickly, I'm not going to give you a full code tutorial because Adafruit's done it so well, there's no point in doing it again. It's really good on their site. So this is Microsoft's Visual Studio Code, or VS Code. And I'm not going to go all the way through this code because there is a lot. Now don't be scared. There's a lot of functions in there just to explain how to make these colour combinations. But all I'm going to do is just go to line 11, which has a number of pixels. And right now it's set to 16, which is 16 pixels for this. I'm going to change that to 8. Okay, so I've changed that to 8 pixels. And I'm going to press save now, so file save. And you'll see now that only 8 are lit. Well, doing the sequence, I should say. The other 8 are just static. They have the last command they received was to be blue, and that's all they're doing. So I'm going to change that back to 16, and then save it, and it will instantly work. Okay, so what else can I do? I can change brightness. I'm going to put brightness to 0.5. Now with Neopixels you've got to be careful because they can get really bright, so do be careful. Mainly for eye strain and headaches. I'm going to click save, 3, 2, 1. And it's a lot brighter now. I can see it in real life because it's lit up the side of my desk. If I switch to the overhead cam you can probably see it a little more as well. There you are. It's swamping, but really nice. And that's back to the board. There we go. So for $6, £5, this is a great board. Really great board. If you can get one of these, get one. If Santa, Father Christmas brings one to you this year, nice one. If for some reason these are out of stock, and they do go out of stock quite a lot, I'm looking on Adafruit's site right now and I can see they're out of stock. Let's see what Pimoroni has for UK people. Excuse the loud keyboard, by the way. Pimoroni's out of stock as well. That's a shame. Hey ho. But let's see, because as you can notice on the banana, there is a Seeduino Xiao, which runs pretty much exactly the same thing. This is £4.80, and it looks and feels exactly like this. It hasn't got the QT stemmer connections for external boards like components, but if you don't need it, you don't need it. You can save a bit of money and get this. Downside between this and Adafruit, Adafruit's got a reset button on theirs. Seed hasn't. They've got a couple of jumpers that you need to use a male-to-male wire. Let's put this on the banana for scale for a moment. You have to do something akin to this, touching two pins together while it's on. And that's not a very clear shot, but I don't particularly like that. It's easy to do, but it's just a bit cumbersome. We've only got to do it once to get CircuitPython loaded on this. But yeah, two great little boards running CircuitPython. Enjoy yourself. Cheers.